George, sabotage, turn your phone.
Alright guys, I was FDSA Fire Academy. Gonna be teaching you guys how to operate the pump panel of a truck. Now for those of you with a truck mod, I don't know if you have it, gonna be a big gray box right here, a bunch of dials, a bunch of switches on it. And right now, we're gonna have to deal with getting water into the truck and then getting that same water out of the truck onto the fire. To do this, you're gonna be using two kinds of hose. First kind of hose is going to be the hose used to get water out of a hydrant or a body of water and get it into the truck itself. That's going to be called your supply line. Supply line is it's really not this important. You don't need to know this for RP, but it's going to be either 3-inch line, I mean 3-inch diameter, 3 inches wide, or 5-inch line, 5 inches diameter. The two kinds of attack line that you're going to be running from the truck to the fire are going to be smaller hose. They're going to be easier to handle. They're going to be 1 3/4 and 2.5 inch. Generally, we're going to be using 1 3/4. So first off, say you don't have any way to supply water to the truck with a supply line. That's okay. Most trucks, all of our engines are going to come equipped with 750 gallons in the tank. And the tank just basically is a reserve water supply we're going to have on the truck, so when we arrive on scene, we can immediately start pumping. We don't have to wait for water supply. So let's say I'm arriving on scene, this engine. Alright, I'm on scene. Before I leave the driver's seat, okay, as I'm getting off, if I know I'm going to have to be pumping, I'm going to put the truck in neutral. I'm going to put the truck in neutral, but I'm going to keep the brakes on to keep it from rolling. Anyway, right now, so the truck's in neutral. That means that any of you car guys know, the engine is no longer powering the drive shaft. The engine is just free spinning right now. So right now, since the truck's in neutral, the engine's still running, we have to switch the engine over to the pump. We have to turn the pump on. So basically, we're going to put the truck in pump, which is another thing you do from the driver's seat. I'm going to shift the truck into pump. And the pump should turn on and make a really loud noise. Anyway, the pump, now right now my pump's on, making a really loud noise. The pressure should rise. It shouldn't be enough to pump with yet. But I should have water pressure in the pump now. So, right now what I'm going to do, so let's say I don't have any water to supply me, I have no external supply line, I'm going to open the tank, right, and I'm going to connect the tank, the 750 gallon tank we talked about, to the pump itself. And we do that using a lever called the tank to pump lever. Anyway, the tank to pump lever is open, we now have water in the pump, and the pump is ready to pump on the fire. At this point, whoever's running the attack would pull something called a speed lay off the truck. A speed lay is a pre-connected length of attack hose that is going to be rolled up. It's not rolled up, it's going to be like stacked in the truck, pretty much right next to the pump panel. So all we have to do is loop our arm through it and run with it, and it'll pull the hose off the truck. So I'll get the speed lay off right now. So I pull the speed lay off, and excuse me, man. I'm gonna pull the speed lay off. I'm gonna run it out. So I'm running the speed lay out, right? I'm gonna set it down. But now, since I got all this hose, right? This hose is all still RP-ly. It's clumped up, you know. It's all tangled. I just pulled it off the truck. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flake it out. It's called flaking out. I'm going to flake the hose out, which basically means I'm going to run it back and forth. So all I have is is evenly spaced hose. That way, when I give it water pressure, the hose isn't going to kink up and get tangled and get, kinks in it and not give me full water pressure. So now, anyway, the speed lay's pulled out. It's still connected to the truck. So very easy. I'm gonna switch the pump into high idle. The pump is now in high idle. It should be the output in terms of pressure on the line, and you guys really don't have to know this, should be 95 psi. So right now I'm going to charge the line. I'm going to open the pump to the line, and it's going to charge the speedway. The speedway should fill with water, and it should be ready to use. At that point, you can.
Buddy joined your channel.
Come on, no, stop.
Stop.
What the fuck?
Buddy left your channel.
Oh, man, who is this? Who keeps doing that?
It was Max, he joined.
Yeah.
And then left.
Alright, well, thank you. Yeah, thanks anyway. So, anyway, gonna fill with water. At this point, you can RP using the fire extinguisher as the nozzle. I don't have one on me.
Buddy
so
joined your channel.
Sorry, my fucking thing is like fucked up.
Don't talk, we're doing training and I'm
You
recording.
leave. Fucking leave, man. This is ridiculous.
Buddy was kicked out of your channel.
Alright, so here's the deal. I'm gonna pick up the knob. I'm gonna pick up the knob or the nozzle of the hose, which in this case would somebody else RP doing it? Someone pick up the knob for me, and use the fire extinguisher as the nozzle. And since you have nozzle pressure, you can now start attacking the fire. That's basically how we would do it. There you go. That's basically how you would put the truck in pump and begin the attack on a fire. Sound good? And any questions? Anybody want to try it?
Yep.
Okay, I have a question. What does PSI
Yeah,
stand
sure.
for?
PSI stands for pounds per square inch.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure that's what it means. How many pounds? What's up?
What's that emote? I mean, like, looks like you're on the floor and looks like you're tying your shoe or something. What's that emote for that?
Oh yeah, right. That's /bomb.
Yeah.
It's very useful for a lot of this RP. But basically, pound per square inch means how many pounds are pushing against like the surface for every like square inch of water. I guess I don't really know.
Oh, alright.
Anyway, shit. Does anybody want to try being my crew? I need one guy to. Basically, if you guys are doing a 2-man crew, which is really what you guys should operate in, we need one guy to pump. Right, one guy gets out, starts the pump, puts the pump in pump, connects the connects tank to pump, and the other guy will be the attack line and pull out the speedway and start attacking the fire. So who wants to be my crew? Scott, what do you want to do? Attack line,
I'll
attack
do the
line,
pump
or
line.
driver?
Pump line.
What are you doing?
The pump line.
Alright. So you're gonna pump?
Try the attack line.
Yes.
Alright, so attack line, ride passenger, guy operating the pump. Your name is the chauffeur. Chauffeur is the guy who operates the pump, and the attack line is gonna ride officer, alright? Officer is the passenger seat. So hop in that engine that's turned on. And just drive up the street a little bit, okay? Drive back this way, behind the truck, okay? When you guys first arrive at the car fire, could you actually, here, we'll stage off in the street. When you guys pull up to the car fire, could you,
Wow,
yeah,
Ace.
everybody else, clear the way. When you guys pull up, no, not over there. Like, just drive up
RP like you on the road.
alright? Back up,
Let me drive.
Do you see where I'm standing right now? This is where I would probably stage the engine if I was driving. I'd park it right here.
You park it close-ish to the vehicle behind it, yeah. Not
Yeah,
across the
I'd
other
park
side.
it probably about right here. Alright, so just pull up right, come up here, pull up right behind the truck, and try your RP.
I'm just gonna... Too close.
There you go. That's perfect.
They forgot to do what you
Are you
did.
guys gonna, here, put it in pump, dude. Scott, you gotta put it in pump, man.
Oh, I thought we were gonna check for objects first.
Yeah, sorry. Forgot to mention that's the job of the nozzle man. So nozzle man, here, I'll do the nozzle man job. Scott, do you want to pump?
I'm already RPing.
Alright, well, I mean, somebody's got to do something. So somebody start the pump up.
Oh shit, I forget.
Yeah, here you guys go. Alright, the first thing you guys gotta do. Hold on, pause for a second. You have to what? You have to flake it, yeah.
Yeah, flake it.
Flake it out before. So wait to see that he flakes it out. And Ace, before you open up the pump to nozzle, ask him if he's ready for water. And then, yeah, Scott, when you're ready, tell him you're ready for water. Alright, so now you're going to grab the nozzle, and he's going to open pump to line, and you can start attacking the fire.
Is that right?
Perfect. Very good. I was just even going to skip over that right now, but you remembered that. Pretty cool. Alright, and you guys are attacking the fire. Very nice. Very good, guys. I need 2 more guys. I need another crew of 2. Anybody want to try it now? Alright, Claire, hop in. Stacy, you want to be line? Yeah. Here, Stacy, hop in the engine. Alright, guys, pull up the street, okay? And then drive back up. You guys are going to be my second crew. If you guys can basically apply this to anything. Say there's a house fire, do the exact same thing, except pull a line inside the house and start attacking the fire inside. If there's a gas pump fire, pull the line up to the gas pump, you know? Stacy, pull the speedway off, okay?
Do I start pumping it or set it to pump?
Yeah. Claire, yep, set it to pump.
Oh,
Set
clear,
the
set it
truck
to
to pump. Okay.
Stacy, don't forget to flake it.
Yeah, you gotta flake out the line to make sure it doesn't kink up. Claire, you remember what to do now?
I open the pump. Hold on one sec. Open the tank to the pump. There you go.
Yep.
Tell him when you're ready. Stacy, tell him when you're ready. Alright.
Alright, he's ready for water. She's ready for water, so you gotta get that water going. Open the tank to pump. Set the pump to high idle. And then open that line. Open pump to line.
Don't want to say it ready or never mind.
Open pump to line, and then the yeah, that's true. There you go.
Oops.
Very nice. Very nice, guys.
I would try.
Alright, awesome. 2 more guys. I need another crew.
Alright.
Tim,
I
you
gotta
wanna
work
hop
on
on that
this.
trip?
User
Oh,
joined your
slow.
channel.
You guys
I'd
ready?
rather be the driver.
Go to work,
but-
guys. Go to work.
Okay, I'll do this. Oh shit! I was meant to press G.
Alright, guys. Alright, guys. But after this, I get to teach you the really fun part, which is packing up all the mess we just made.
How to piss off Dunbar.
Don't, man. Not now. I'm doing a training.
Alright, bro.
Thanks anyway. Thanks for thinking of me.
No one's in the fucking NG channels, and you need to
Yeah,
join.
come on. He's making a video.
I want to see a porn video. Gosh.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Pulled the line out.
you're pulling out. Yep, you pull the line all the way out and you flake it out. You flake the line out just to make sure that there's no kinks in the line. Basically what flaking means is you're going to straighten the line out. You're straightening out the line, you're making sure there's no kinks in the line, it's not going to get stuck on anything. You're making sure basically that when he pressurizes it with water...
User joined your
wait,
channel.
Eric, wait. From the driver's seat,
Alright.
all you're gonna do is set it to neutral and then set it to pump. You have to go back to the pump panel to open tank to pump. So... Is this coming along pretty good for you guys? Do you understand everything? Do I need to
Yeah, we
elaborate?
just need a little practice, that's all.
Yeah, sure. I just want to go over everything that we have to do in this class real fast, and then okay, Eric.
I did
want me to
open
show
the
you?
tank to
I'll
pump.
go over it with you for a second. So say I'm in the driver's seat, okay?
Alright.
User disconnected from your channel.
I'm just shifting the, basically, I'll explain what I'm doing after. You know what, I'll explain what I'm doing now. Basically, the way the truck is set up right now, and basically every single other vehicle in the world is set up, is that the engine connects right to the drive shaft, right? What makes a fire truck so special is that when you shift it into neutral, the drive shaft actually disconnects from the engine, and then when I shift it into pump, the drive shaft, the engine connects, the pump connects its drive shaft to the engine. So instead of the wheels being powered now, the engine is supplying all of its power to the pump, which is actually pretty cool. It spins like all the propellers in the pump and gives you water pressure. So anyway, now the truck's in pump, I can start pumping. I opened the tank to pump, meaning I now have 750 gallons at my disposal with a pump. I make sure the guy on the nozzle is ready for water.
So Dunbar, how much gallons of water does it take to take out a car fire?
It could be maybe around 500 usually, depending on how fully involved the car is and how good the nozzle man is.
Like a normal sedan, yeah. 4-door sedan.
Alright, you got water pressure. So you're gonna make your attack now. For a normal sedan, I'm on the nozzle, I'm not on the truck, but from what I know, should be maybe 400 gallons, 500 gallons. That's a general good amount.
Oh, alright.
So depends, sometimes more, sometimes less, depending how fully involved it is. Anyway, guys, so say everything's all done, right? The fire's knocked, right? You're ready to pack up and go home. Pretty cool, very simple. I'm just gonna go over it once, unless you guys need help with it. No, that's the different. We don't use, we used to use, and I'm sorry, I don't want to, discriminate against you guys who are from Europe. I'm not gonna teach the European way, because I never learned it, I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys mind. I could go and study up and learn it if you guys want. Because it
Nah,
can't be
don't worry. We riding your way.
Sorry guys, but I know some of you guys, your European engines have the hoses that can wind themselves up, those really fancy things. In America, we don't have those. We use canvas cloth hose. We don't use rubber hose. And the canvas cloth hose, you have to roll it up yourself.
Yeah, I think they probably have to roll
So
it
let's just
themselves. I'm not sure, but on the back of the engines, I think in Australia, some of them have like the
yeah, because these are our what you see right there. That's the cloth line. That's what we use in America. It's basically it's canvas with rubber in the middle. So that's how. So yeah, the Speedway is basically canvas with rubber in the middle. So first thing I'm gonna do after the fire's knocked, whoever's on the nozzle, who wants to be my nozzle man? Shout fire
Stop.
stop. Okay.
I'm your nozzle
When the
man.
fire's out, shout. Just shout fire's knocked. That's what you do the minute you put out all the fire. Just let everybody else know you have the fire under control. Alright, fire's knocked. And right now the line should be shut down, so Timothy, once you realize that the line is shut down, just go ahead and unscrew the nozzle from the line. Take the nozzle off. Basically, we're taking apart the line. The way the line works is it screws on to it's not ready yet, but the way the hose works, it screws onto the pump and it screws onto the nozzle. Each length of hose is 50 feet, and a Speedway is normally made out of 4 lengths. Or you know what? 3 lengths. So who can tell me how much room you have to work with the hose? You normally have with a Speedway how many feet? Yeah, a Speedway is normally it's 3 lengths of 50-foot hose. So you have 150 feet. Yep. So what you have to do is now you have to disconnect all these lengths.
Disconnect each length.
Disconnect the first and second, and disconnect the second and third from me, okay? Basically, all you're doing right now is you're opening all the hose. You're opening it all up so the water can drain out, so we can roll it up. And then you're going to do something called walking out the hose. Walking out, basically, is how you're going to make sure there's no more water left in the hose. You basically, you sling the hose up over your shoulder and walk with it. And, like, yeah. So I walk out the first length. Yeah, I know, just toggle that shit, man. He won't leave me alone either.
I did talk, but he's still fucking with me.
I walk out the second length. And I'm gonna walk out the third length. Anyway, that's it. The lengths are walked out. They're ready to be rolled up. So basically, you gotta do /me rolls up the hose. Basically, you're gonna roll it up, and it looks like a little loop of hose. I'm just gonna roll up one length so I don't waste time. Basically, a rolled up 50-foot hose is called a donut roll.
Donut.
Donuts.
Yeah, this is gonna be like, this video's probably up to like 32 gig already.
Yeah, I know it, man.
now.
Alright, so basically guys, that you can stop recording now. I'll go over the rest for you. Yeah, I thought you were only gonna record the attack training. Worry about it. The
Stop
airpack,
it.
come on man, come on, let me finish this up, alright? I'm almost done, You can all get your certifications, you can all go home. Anyway, you're gonna, aw, well, thank you. But you're gonna turn on your Scott pack, and you're gonna basically that's your air supply. You have 30 minutes of air, which is much more than you'll need in this game.
That's what they call the air things that they carry from when they go inside
Yep.
fires in houses and stuff, buildings.
Yep, that's called a Scott pack. I don't know what you guys call them in Europe though. I know over here we call them Scott packs.
I'm from Australia. I don't know what they call them here.
Yeah. Well, we call them Scott packs, or a better question. Just call them, if you want to be short of a neck, call them your SCBA. No, just call it SCBA. That's a lot easier to remember. SCBA, 'cause it's like scuba without the U. You know, you guys know what scuba is? Of course, yeah. It's like when you go underwater, you got a big air bottle on your back.
Scuba.
Everybody knows scuba. So just think scuba without underwater. You know, scuba without underwater. Forget about the U. SCBA. You got it.
Alive.
Yeah, basically.
Scuba air.
Yeah, there you go. In order to use your SCBA, though, you gotta have a thing called a Scott mask on. And the Scott mask, right, can be used with the Scott mask, Scott pack. They're both made by the same company called Scott. And you're gonna pull on your Scott mask, and you guys seen them, right? It looks like a big plastic bubble.
Penis.
Kinda. No, it doesn't. It doesn't look like a penis at all. It looks nothing like a penis. I don't even know where you got that from.
Dumba.
What's up?
Ducam Steel wants to have a word with me and you.
Alright, I'll talk to him in a second.
In game.
Yeah, tell him I'll be with him in a second.
Yeah, to meet up.
Alright. Well, basically, there's a little air hose running out of your Scott pack, running out of your SCBA pack to your Scott mask. So say I want to get off the truck, right? So say I'm riding officer, I'm ready to attack, right?
Way to meet
Well,
up, call back.
Yeah, okay. Basically, the SCBA pack is built into the seat. What are you saying? Wait, I don't know yet. Wait till we're done, then call back. Stacy, what do you mean?
I'm just looking on Wikipedia, apparently there's a compressed air one as well.
Wait, what's that? I don't really understand what you're saying.
Compressed air pack as well.
I'm trying to call
Yeah.
him.
That's basically yeah, it's basically what a Scott pack is. Or a SCBA pack. It's basically compressed air. It's nothing fancy. So these packs are generally they're built into the seat behind you. So if you want to put it on, I put it on like a backpack. I buckle a waist belt and I'm good to go. So I'm wearing my SCBA. I step off. So I step off, wear my SCBA pack. Say I want to turn it on. I reach behind them, I crank open the bottle, and then I take off my helmet, put on my mask. Once you get to fire division, they're going to teach you how to do all this, except using an actual mask. You're gonna pull on the Scott mask, right? You're gonna put the helmet back on, and you're gonna connect the hose. All right, so I'm gonna put the nozzle in. So damn, I'm so fucking distracted. Everybody's trying to get a hold of me. So I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna get the I'm gonna what you call it? I'm gonna connect the it's called a regulator. And I'm gonna connect the regulator to the Scott mask. And it's gonna make that like trademark noise. You know what I'm talking about? Every time you breathe in, like Darth Vader, it goes.
What was that?
Called,
what sound does it make? Do it one more time.
You got it, right?
I think he's
yeah, it'll make it. Yeah, I know it, man. Every time you breathe in, it makes that sound, but every time you breathe out, it doesn't make that sound. If you guys want me to get into it, that's called positive pressure on demand. And positive pressure on demand, meaning that the regulator senses the air pressure of the mask, and when you breathe in, the air pressure goes down, so it supplies more air from the tank, and when you breathe out, the air pressure really doesn't go down, so it's not going to supply air. It's just, as long as you breathe in, the tank will feed air into your mask. That's basically how SCBA works. Any questions? None at all? Alright guys, you have all passed your Firefighter 1 and Emergency Vehicle Operator. Congratulations. I will update you to the forums. Please talk to Alan, send him a message. If you want to join Fire Division. If you don't, this is still a great certification to have. Just please don't take fire vehicles unless you're in Fire Division, alright guys?
Can we use the skins and rescue people still?
Yeah, I'd rather you guys not though, because that's for technical rescue. I'll put a thread up on the forums. I'll keep you all updated, but you now have the certification. So if you guys want to go for any of your technical rescue certs, I can let you guys use these skins and rescue people in ambulances. No, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Do it right. Do it right. No, you're doing it wrong. No, come on.
Sound when you breathe out.
Hold up. Yeah, it does not make a sound when you breathe out. It's just when you breathe in. Yeah, basically. There you go. Now you were in SCBA. I'll make a recording. I'll go on air one day, like the firehouse. I'll make a recording for you guys, basically of how it will sound. Or if you guys look up firefighter videos, you can see stuff like that there. Alright guys, you're all free to go back to Los Santos. Please change back into your normal skins. Do whatever you want. You're all the graduating class of the first.
Fire truck.
Pushed our tower all the way like there.
If you're gonna do it right. Damn it.
Scott,
come back.
Hop him.
No. Oh yeah, Scott, you come over here.
Is that better, Dunbar?
Kinda.
Hey, have you ever heard Mac De La Boss talking in speed?
No.
He sounds just like a Spartan.
Well, I got all 745, 720.
I love that. I love that. I love that.
Well, I don't like you.
Oh, that's so funny.
Back when I was a medic, Cowboy was going to get me an ice cream truck. He played a song that went like da 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 da. That's how we were going to put out fires. Lots of options.